Last night, the Boston Celtics took on the LA Lakers in another Summer League game, and guys, exactly what we thought was going to happen. Neemias Queta is taking a massive step forward, which is, huge for us specifically because with Porzingis scheduled to be out at least the first couple of months of the season, someone is going to need to play a ton of minutes for us. And in my opinion, Neemias Queta is developing at an insane rate right now. We're going to have to play him a ton. Now, in this first play, he's going to set a little bit of a ghost screen, right? Just put his hands on the back of Bronny James, make him think that a screen is coming when in reality it's not really coming, right? At this point, he's going to roll to the basket. JD Davidson's going to drive baseline, and what happens here is weak side rotation by this defender. He's going to swing past it to the corner, but what I want you guys to pay attention to is what Neemias does. So boom, swing past to the corner, Baylor is going to pump fake three, but do you see how Neemias gets advantage, right, of Bronny, right? So he's going to step in front of Bronny and force Castleton to then go step up elsewhere. So boom, Castleton steps up, and now Bronny, for whatever reason, decides, okay, I'm gonna go back and pick up my old player, leaving Neemias wide open underneath the basket. Baylor, nice no-look lob, gets it to go, right? But the thing to look at here is when he takes advantage or gets in front, gets the leverage on Bronny, that is what you love to see, because now he generates that quick switch, and then Castleton believes that Bronny's going to stick on him. He doesn't, throws up the lob, easy money. Great play here by Neemias. Guys, in this video, we're going to break down a ton of the film from this game. I'm going to show you exactly why Neemias is not only poised to break out next season for the Celtics, but also he's going to be in a massive role for us going forward. Let's get right into the video. Alright, this play was insane by Neemias and really starting to show his growth. So the first thing we're going to notice is he's stuck on Bronny, or not stuck on Bronny James. They place him on Bronny James because Bronny's not a great shooter, which allows him to be able to rotate back into the paint for some help defense if need be. Okay, so they're going to put him on Bronny. Bronny's going to get to the corner, and he's going to be in the corner, right? And again, if we need weak side rotation, that's where he's going to come from. So right now, what we're going to see is an off-ball screen here. We're going to see this guy coming around. We're going to see this guy coming underneath, setting a quick little DHO screen, and then rolling immediately to the basket. So again, let's watch this play breakdown. As the big gives that little off-ball screen, or that little DHO dribble handoff, and then immediately cuts to the basket, puts Boston in a tough situation where both guys actually are guarding one because they thought a screen was coming, but in reality, they didn't set a screen at all. So they have the roller, and at this point in time, it seems like we are screwed in no man's land, but watch Neemias come out of nowhere and block. I mean, this is insane. Big time block. He gets the ball back, puts it up, and then another great play defensively out of our guys, man. Listen, Neemias is an energy shifter, a momentum swinger. This is a guy that can really make big-time plays. I think coming into the offseason really needs to work on his fouling. But, man, so far we have seen a major skyrocket up in terms of his development. Again, this dude is developing quickly. Another really good play here by the Celtics, and something I'm really enjoying watching that they're doing is kind of playing that Dallas Mavericks style of offense, on some possessions where they get Neemias over here to that dunker spot and just let him sit there, right? So what we're going to get here is a pass here to Jordan Walsh. He's going to come down and he's going to be able to draw attention. Okay, now what's important to notice on this play is where the attention is coming from. Let's watch the play breakdown. Boom, Jordan Walsh already has that leverage where he's going to be able to get to the paint. And you're already seeing guys stagger over from multiple different spots, whether that be from the corner, whether that be from the paint, or whether that be from here. We got to be able to read where that help defense is coming from. And this is why I think Jordan Walsh does a really good job, right? Now, again, since Neemias is in that dunker spot and the big is stepping up to guard the cutter, we have a wide open lob, right? That's why you put guys in the dunker spot. We saw it a lot in the NBA Finals with Drew Holiday, but boom, throws it down. Great read by Jordan Walsh, and an easy bucket there for Boston. Guys, before we get any further into the video, before we start breaking down even more plays here on Neemias, make sure you guys do me a big favor. Hit that like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel. Guys, it is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we're going to be covering the Celtics throughout the entirety of the offseason, Summer League, preseason, regular season, everything. We also live stream every single game as well. So if you want to watch some of these Summer League games with me, just join the family, man. Join the family. Here we go. We're going to get a little bit of a switch here momentarily. He's going to drop back, try to get back into the next big. They do a really good job switching. Drew Peterson gets to his initial guy, and now Neemias is back onto their big. He's going to help place a little bit of help defense here down low. But, I mean, this dude is guarding so many different guys at once. You see him here get a hand down on the basketball. I believe, is that Bronny? Yeah, just does a good job getting that hand. Another little block there for Neemias. I'm telling you, this guy is developing really well. Last year, it would have been a foul, and he would have been getting free throws. But, man, being really good with the, getting the hand on the basketball and not fouling the player. Here we go again. We're going to get another screen here for Neemias. He's, quite frankly, the only thing he's trying to do here is garner a switch. That way, when he rolls to the paint, he's able to have a smaller defender on him, and that is exactly what happens here. J.D. Davidson's going to step up, draw weak side help, or actually strong side help in this case, a blitz from the top of the key. He's going to allow our guy Tilly to get a wide open three. He shoots it, but at this point, Neemias is already in fantastic positioning down low. What we're going to notice here is there's 3 Lakers down low. None of them do anything in terms of trying to get back into Neemias, which is crazy to me, right? But ball's up in the air, tips it up, and he gets it to go. Unbelievable, man. I'm really, really enjoying watching Neemias play and the development so far. You can tell this dude wants to play basketball for the Celtics next season, and trust me, he's going to get some playing time. Okay, this is actually my favorite play of the game. My favorite. What we're about to see is something that could be vital, very valuable to the Celtics next season. On this play, he kind of showcases his ability to switch onto multiple different players and hold his own. Watch this play here. So the first thing we're going to notice is they have a mismatch, right? So their big man is posting up here on the block versus Baylor Shireman, which is something we don't really want to see, right? So how do we fix this? Let's watch. So boom, connect is going to be able to get it to him down low. Now Neemias is going to be a very good communicator here. He's going to run over and say, you got to go get my guy, I got yours, right? So boom, Neemias is going to fully blitz the second as he tries to go baseline. Baylor is in a, trying to get back to his guy. Now, the big man's like, okay, well, I got to get rid of this ball because I'm not going to be able to do anything versus Neemias. Now, this is where things get really, really interesting. So we're going to get a little bit of a DHO here. The big's going to dribble, kick it over here to Dalton Connect. He's going to come, set a screen kind of. And basically what's going to happen next is Neemias does a really good job hedging over, right? We know Connect is a good shooter, so we need to play up near that three-point line. So Neemias, boom, immediately steps up and takes away the drive to the baseline, but also the pull-up three off the screen. Okay, J.D. Davidson also does a really good job playing that passing lane. And now we have a one-on-one. Now, we don't really love this one-on-one. We don't want this every single time. But when it happened, Neemias did not back down. And that is the thing to take note of. He said, okay, I got this, right? No one else came and gave him extra help. He said, I got this. Laterally looked really good. The footwork was really good. Now, obviously, with Connect's speed, he's able to drive by Neemias just a little bit. But, to make up some ground here, Neemias has an unbelievable block. So, one, the helping here with Baylor Shireman, getting the switch, making sure that his guy wasn't going to get bullied, right? Then forcing the pass, stepping up on the switch, playing great ISO one-on-one defense versus Dalton Connect, a really good rookie here in terms of creating his own shot. And then when he does get beat, making up for it on the other end by getting a big-time block. Guys, I'm telling you right now, this dude is making some serious headway in terms of playing time next season. This play is another good one. So he's going to try to set the screen here, but what he's going to notice relatively quickly is that this on-ball defender 29 is going to fall to the floor. Once he notices that he's falling on the floor, it creates an immediate opportunity, right? Because now they're one man out of some defense. So boom, JD steps up. Neemias is going to drive, roll to the basket here, and now he's pretty much just wide open as J.D. Davidson, forces the big to play up. JD's going to make a beautiful little lob pass there right over the head, and Neemias gets it to go. Again, just a greatly read play by the Celtics. All right, here's the last play of the game. J.D. Davidson going to get it at the top of the key. The first thing we notice, again, I don't know why they were doing this too much, but they double team Jordan Walsh, leaving J.D. Davidson wide open. The big's now going to have to step up. We got this guy going to the corner here, which means he's got to follow him. pretty much leaving Neemias wide open once again, right? Does a really good job getting in the way here of Dalton Connect, but then just rolling to the basket. J.D. Davison, beautiful lob. Easy, gets it to go. Easy money, guys. Listen, I'm telling you right now. And actually, we have another play as well. Another high pick and roll. We can actually break this down as well. So, I actually don't know what happened. So, we can break it down together. So, boom. It's actually a go screen. Okay. Now, what's very important about this is when you come up and look like you're setting this screen here, what it does is tells the opposing big man that you gotta be here. You gotta hedge over, right? You gotta make sure that when this guy comes off the screen, you're waiting for him, right? But instead, Neemias says, okay, I can feel that my defender is already shifting to that right side, trying to get over that screen and help out. If I just roll to the basket, he will not even be, you know, remotely ready for it. And if I touch this guy, he's gonna start running with me. If I don't touch him, if I set that go screen, he's not even gonna know where I am on the floor. So boom, instead of Neemias really setting the screen, he's gonna wait. Boom, perfect timing. Is this guy fully committed to getting over that screen and hedging over? He's gonna roll to the basket. Beautiful job here by JD, and then Neemias is able to finish and one over the small defender and Brian James. Guys, can we get some W's in the comment section real quick, man? Let me know. How much do you think Neemias is going to play the first couple months of the season? I think he could get like 15 to 20 minutes per game. I do think Luke Cornett will play a lot, but obviously with Porzingis out, you have Al, you have, you know, Xavier Tillman, but I think Neemias is someone that gives us a lot of versatility, and, you know, now being able to switch, right? If he can keep that hand to himself and not foul a lot of players, this is a guy who's going to be an immediate impactful player for us. I wish you could shoot the ball a little bit better, but that's okay, right? That's okay. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you with the next